Yo, what's up? What's up, peeps? You live on the Peepdis Podcast. You know how we do it. I got my man Lack in the building tonight.
Back like I never left.
Back like he never left. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful Miss Dreads, the funniest lady in the DMV. She ain't here yet. She may show up a little later on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going until she get here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her jokes until she get here. You know. We had, we missing Miss Dreads, but we got Mr. Bald in the house, Mr. Bald Man in the house.
Keep it bald.
He used to have dreads back in the day.
Never. Had a bush. That's about it.
Yeah, but that bush was so patted down, they look like dreads.
Because you're talking about yourself.
You know? Hey, so what's up, fam, man?
You say you'd be the comedian. I ain't know you for real.
Yeah, I gotta try my hand. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I try my stand up.
Nah. It's best for you to sit down. like you're doing right now.
Say sit your ass down.
You're doing a good job at your stand up by sitting down.
Man, we on the Peepdis Podcast. I got my man Lack in the building. You know, we always be dapping it up. We forever dapping it up. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Always and forever.
You know what I'm saying? I see you got your Howard Bison shirt on. You know, you're alumni.
Nah, I support the HBCU,
HBCU.
Yeah. You know what that mean, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just making sure.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna support my black folk.
Yeah.
What are you supporting right about now?
No. I'm supporting them strippers right now.
That's black folks. That is black folks. So,
yeah.
Hey, ain't no wrong with that. You support the black folk. That's all I care about.
Baby, I'm just playing now. No, I'm just joking. You ain't joking.
That came out too smooth. You know what I'm saying? But I like that. That was a good comeback. Though. Like you knew I was going to ask you that question.
Support them scrippers.
Yeah, you love the scrippers.
Yeah, you know how we do it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
T-Pain, you like T-Pain.
No matter when you support, long as you supporting somebody in the black business, you know what I'm saying? As long as you supporting the black business, you supporting somebody.
Right.
It don't matter if you supporting them at the club or wherever. Support your folks. That's what we got to do. Support them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, that's how we got to do it. You know,
in the club,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do most of my support net.
Who you go see? Who's your favorite?
What? Go ahead. I want to know this motherfucker question right here. I don't know if y'all want to know, but I want to hear this question right here.
Who's your favorite stripper that you support the most? Stripper. Yeah, I mean, you say you support them. So who's that? I'm
just saying I don't really have a favorite. I don't have a favorite,
Right.
But I like all strippers, dancers. I don't even like calling them strippers no more.
Okay.
Because they don't get up there with a whole damn suit on and everything.
Right.
And they don't get on with a whole suit and stuff and start peeling stuff off anymore.
Okay.
They just come out there and dance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how they do it. I don't have no favorite. I ain't supporting, I don't have no favorite one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just say, I just support.
Support all.
I spread it out equally.
Okay.
All
$5. Yeah.
The whole $5. Can you spread $5 equally?
Hey, yes. One at a time.
Okay.
That equals $5 $1. $1 equal what?
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's all I'm gonna get. That's all I'm gonna get out of that one.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Hey man,
a little funniness.
Do you don't support none of them?
Nah, man, that's never really been my cup of tea. I'm not mad at them. You do what you do. You make your money how you make your money.
What about your cup of coffee? You spend your money like you spend your money. It doesn't matter.
I don't drink coffee either.
Don't drink coffee.
I drink Diet Pepsi.
You drink Diet Pepsi.
But like I was saying, you do what you do. I ain't mad at you. You support who you support. You make your money how you make your money, as long as you're making some money.
And they know that's a leeway into a question, man.
What's the question?
Question is it okay to spend money on women? Do you spend money on women?
Yeah, if I take them out to eat, I'm spending money on them.
Okay.
I am.
You don't just shower with gifts and stuff, do you?
I will. I don't have no problem buying no young lady a gift.
Okay. It's out the blue now.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. I think we all should, buy wife
Wife.
lady,
just talking
girl, whatever
about-
you call them,
Okay.
significant other,
Significant other.
a gift
Okay.
every now and then. You know, it might be even be some candy or something. You know, but see, so you gotta know your lady.
Right.
You gotta know what your lady like, what she don't
The
like.
female that you're dealing with, you need to know what she like.
Right.
You know?
Like you might want, like, say if your wife like, she might like chocolate M&Ms, you know, some peanut M&Ms.
No, she don't.
Okay, what she like? Tell me what you like. Your wife like, and I'll go.
20-something years, I don't even know, man. She gonna kill me.
All right, well, whatever she like. Take it home on a random take home one day. Just go home.
Okay,
you know,
she like flowers. My wife do like flowers.
All right, so just take home some flowers one day, and just you know, give them to her.
Right.
See what happens. But see, me, I would, you know, say if my lady, whoever I'm dealing with at the time, say they like barbecue corn chips or something.
Wow.
It's out the blue. If I'm stopping past the store, grab me something to eat or something, I'm gonna grab them something, because it's gonna shock them by me bringing it home to them. Right. Of the blue.
So how often would you do that? I'm saying, like, if you got, like, you bringing him home every day, like, she's gonna be like, God damn, I'm tired of these damn corn chips.
No, I'm not gonna bring home the same thing every day.
I'm saying if she like barbecue corn chips. So, you know, if she like that and you bring them home on a regular, she gonna be like, man, if he don't stop bringing me these damn barbecue corn chips.
No, she may not, because I'm thinking about her.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I'm not gonna bring home barbecue corn chips every day. I'm gonna get tired of. I'm gonna get tired of smelling her breath like barbecue corn chips, you know. But what I'm saying is, bottom line is, I'm gonna bring her home something that she like.
Right.
Almost, you know, if I think about me, I'm thinking about them.
Right.
You know, so it's important to know what your lady like, and you need to do that.
Yeah.
Every now, at least once a week. I'm gonna challenge you to do that once a week. You gotta tell me that you did that.
So you want me to buy flowers once a week?
Hey, why not?
Man, those flowers are expensive.
You know, you're not the ones on the corner that's $5.
I ain't buying. I don't. That's one thing I'm not gonna do.
You buy a $5 flower?
I mean, I used to though. I used to get them flowers sometimes, but now I just don't want to get them and stuff. You know.
Well, do something else.
Find out this little floral place up at the mall up the street from my house.
Okay.
It's a nice little John. They'll set it up, arrange it nice for you and everything.
Right.
So once you stepped up to that level, you can't go back down to the corner flowers. You know what I'm saying?
How she know? It's the thought. It's the thought that count.
It's the vase and all that.
By your own boss. by your little vase.
Right.
Buy your own. Buy your flowers and make the arrangement yourself. Don't make it. Don't let them make it for you. Want to make it.
Now I need a green thumb.
Hey, the money is a green thumb to me.
All right. I probably could arrange a little.
But like I said, don't do flowers every week. Do something different. Like you said, she might get tired of flowers.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying, think of something she likes. She might like a glizzy or something.
Man, I'm like, well, fuck you up.
she gonna kick your ass because you want bringing it home, not me. I'm just saying.
Don't bring her no motherfucking glizzy. She gonna say, you gonna eat that motherfucking glizzy yourself? She ain't fucking with that.
No,
man.
I'm just saying I'm just using something as something different. You know, I'm saying find something different that she like and do it every week. Do something different.
All right, I'm gonna try that, man.
Man, don't try. Make it happen. I bet you change something. She gonna cuss you out one less day.
Yeah, one less day.
That's gonna be
throughout the week.
Right, that's gonna be the day you're not gonna get cussed out.
Yeah,
unless you bring home some glizzies.
She don't really cuss me out. She just be mad. You know, she'll just be sitting there. You know, she might not give me much conversation.
Right.
You know, so she'll probably talk to me a little bit more.
Okay.
If I, decide to do something like that. You know.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do that.
Let me tell you what I do.
I'm gonna start out with that.
Let me tell you what I do. I do it for my daughters.
Okay.
All the time. Like I know.
Right.
I know my youngest daughter. I call her little baby. I know she like the hot sausage.
Right.
I know my big baby like donuts.
Right.
Or they might like slush, something like that. So, like I said, on the way home,
you just grab it.
When I'm picking me up something, I'm thinking about them also.
Right.
And I pick up something. They like, thanks,
sure
Dad. It makes me.
They already know.
Right. It makes them feel like, hey, look, I'm thinking about them.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's what we got to do. And that's a good practice. You know, that's something good to do.
Right.
And to do that on a regular and everything.
So you know what I'm saying? That's one less number you need to play a day.
Right.
Well, not one less number, but that's a couple dollars that you need to play on lottery.
You want to cut into my man gambling and everything, man. Come on,
look, I'm just trying to tell you something.
That's one less number. That dollar that I spent on that candy did that dollar cut out, I could have made $1 million off of.
Could have. No, hell no. You ain't no dollar.
$2
gonna
million.
make-
$2
ain't no-
million.
ain't-
$2.
no
$2 can get you millions.
Not if you're playing lotto.
I'm playing, lotto, Mega Million Powerball.
No,
$2
okay.
can get
Yeah.
you millions.
Mega
So
mega
you want
millions.
me to
something like
take $2 and buy a damn peanut chew instead of playing my Powerball Mega Million?
that. I want you to take $1 or $2 from playing Mega Millions, buy for your wife. That's gonna be beside your back. That's gonna have your back 24/7.
Peanut chew.
Hey,
I think
somebody said you got a little peanut chew.
Well, the lines is wide open, callers. So y'all can call in. You know,
Right.
I got my man Lack in the building.
In the building for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
You know.
And I know I ain't gonna say that part, but I know they love Lack. You know, I was gonna say the ladies love Lack, you know, but I don't even want to say that part right there
Nah, I don't see that part.
because you get all in trouble and shit.
By who?
I mean, ladies love Lack. Fuck it. Call in, ladies. I got the man in the motherfucking building. I got my man Lack in the building. And you ain't macking nothing out there though, is it? Lack ain't macking though.
I'm chilling.
Lack chilling.
I'm chilling. You know,
Man,
I'm just like you.
You just like me.
Whatever you doing, I'm doing.
Shit.
If you married, I'm married.
Shit. All right. Married man.
Hey, I'm married to myself.
Yeah, we
You know,
definitely
and-
in the building, man. We
Right.
on the Peepdis Podcast. Man, we got some wonderful guests coming up in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We just kicking it, just trying to get the people on and everything. And definitely y'all can call in, man. The lines is wide open. The numbers going across the screen. The screen.
Yeah, that's what you call it. Hey, it's a TV screen.
TV
You
screen.
right, you right.
This is the way I pronounce it. You know, like
It's all
I'm from
good.
down south and
That's all
everything.
good.
You know.
I heard a whole lot of other words you pronounce wrong. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
leave you
so I
alone
got
this
that
one.
one halfway
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I
right?
mean, it is a screen. You know, TV screen. That's
Yeah.
what I see.
Yeah.
What you call it? Screen or something? What you call it? TV screen.
Yeah. Well, numbers going across the screen.
So let me ask you a
And
question,
everything.
Dalton. You
Oh
know,
yeah, well, you got a question
I
for me,
I got a
man. You
question
know,
for you.
pop it.
So,
Do what you got to do, man.
Use the you know, same thing I do. Used to be in the home improvement field for about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Really all your life, really.
Yeah, all my life. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
then but you jump back to your regular profession. How you like doing that again? You know, you back. I'm gonna let you tell them what you're doing now. You know.
Okay. I mean, what I do now, I mean, you know, I'm back driving the truck, CDL driver, you know, tractor trailer, driving trucks up and down the road every day.
Okay.
So, you know, I enjoy it really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm like, really, I wish that I never left.
Okay.
You know, that's how I feel right now
Right.
in that field,
Okay.
you know, because I feel like I left the field of driving commercial, you know, driving trucks and stuff because I just thought that wasn't for me.
Mhm.
But, you know, that's my passion. You know, I like driving trucks and stuff. So once I went back, it's like, it just feel great right now, man. I just feel like I could just do, you know, I'm good. I'm comfortable. It's not even work to me, really. You know what I'm saying? I know it's work, but I feel like when I'm kind of on doing what I'm doing now, like with the podcast. You know how I used to when I paint, when I'm doing painting and stuff like that.
Right.
That didn't feel like work to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I was working and making it happen, it didn't feel like work, you
Right.
know.
Right.
So now the truck driving is starting not to feel like work to me.
Because you like to drive long distance anyway. So
Yeah, so
I mean,
I'm
that's just
just
something like
I'm in the
what
truck.
you do.
I'm, you know, got my headphones on. I call who I want to call. I'm talking, you know, and I'm just driving. Sometimes I listen to podcasts. I'm listening to different things and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's like, hey, I'm just making money doing something that
Doing
you
something
don't
like-
mind doing. You know what I'm
Something
saying?
like a basketball player,
Yeah.
football player.
Yeah.
To them, really, it's not work. It's
And
doing something they
and
like.
It's like different every day.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Traffic jam may look the same, but all traffic jams are
It's
different.
different cars. It's different cars and different traffic jams.
Different
so,
calls, different people, and
Right.
everything like that. So
Right.
we definitely good on that. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy it. You know. Anyway, I enjoy it. You know, I'm back in the saddle. I'm moving forward. You know, moving up in the company a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because when I left, I was assistant safety supervisor.
Mhm.
So now I didn't want that position, but now I'm kind of easing back into the safety department
Okay.
and everything where stuff like that. Where the new drivers come in, I might do road tests and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I enjoy teaching people how to drive and giving them pointers on the way I drive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
I've been driving over 25 years or so. So when a new driver come in, I feel good when when I show them some give them a few pointers and everything,
Okay.
and help them along the way
Right.
and everything.
Right.
So we definitely we got some guests coming on and everything. But on that point, truck driving is a good business right now, big business right now, and so I definitely enjoy that part. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And so we got to go and get it popping. We're gonna get our guests on here,
Okay.
and we're gonna crank it up.
And go from there.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
How's everything going with you though?
Oh man,
real quick.
Real quick, long story short, had death in the family.
Oh, okay.
Mom
Sorry to
had
hear
surgery.
that.
Appreciate it. But mom had surgery. She doing good. But on a better note, my youngest daughter, my little baby graduated from high school. So I'm done with school, done with high school, done with school, period.
Done with school.
So I feel good. I can start doing me now,
Right.
So
You've been doing you, right?
well, I'm just saying, fathers, I had to make sure me and her mom had to make sure she get in school every day and stuff like that. So
Right.
like I said, that's all over with.
Okay.
Now it's on her to do what she got to do now. So now I can start living my life the way I want to live.
Right.
Like I said, I love it. So that's long story short. That's me.
All right.
I'm
I'm just doing something real quick because I wanted to edit this little picture real quick because I wanted to send it to my man. So I'm paying attention, but I wanted to edit something real quick.
It's all good.
So I'm gonna do that real quick. There you go. Oh man. I don't know why I want to do it, but
Mm-mm.
all right, we ready. All right, we good. I was just trying to edit this picture because it was something I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to send it to you, Frank. But I was going to send it to you. I didn't get to send it to you yet, but I'm gonna do it in the process because it's like I meant to do it earlier and stuff.
It's all good.
But we live on the Peepdis Podcast, man. We about to get this cranking, and we about to get started, and we're gonna rearrange things, and you're gonna run a commercial or something and stuff, and then we're going from there. All right, there we go. We'll be back in a minute. That one work right there, and then you stand on the end like this. Yeah, I think we get. Yeah, that one's like right there. Yeah. live on the Peepdis Podcast. We got our guests tonight. You know, I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? This man Dante, we got my man Lock in the building. And we got our guests in the building. We're gonna start with my man right here. And well, ladies first.
Well, he does our introduction. So
okay,
well, so
let him introduction. Okay.
I can't even give y'all a regular introduction, but listen, my name Song Hustle, the swag, the bag, and the muscle, and I'm with my co-host
King Shane.
King Shane with the plan. You hear me? We are H.O.P.N.'s hosts and brand ambassadors.
H.O.P.N is in the building, y'all. And my man, he ain't introduced him. What's his name?
Oh, man, listen.
Because Tub speaks for himself.
I'm in the back seat, man. I'm in the back
Tub
seat.
speaks for his. I can say so. If I introduce Tub, we're gonna be here half the day. And Tub a modest man, you know. So I don't want to go through all the background and the history and all that, man.
History of it.
You know, you know.
All right, well, we on the Peepdis Podcast, and you know the Peepdis fam. You know, we got the H.O.P.N crew is definitely in the building tonight, and you know, we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted this, like, what do y'all do other than, I know y'all do the podcast, but what else is y'all doing? Because I know y'all doing work in the community. Y'all doing some serious stuff in the community, making it happen and everything. Y'all not just talking, y'all walking the walk. You know what I'm saying? So, and actually, my audience really don't know what y'all do. So that's why, like, I know that let's explain a little bit what y'all doing or what y'all got going on.
Okay, so first let me explain what H.O.P.N is. H.O.P.N stands for Helping Our People Out Now.
Right.
And it's an initiative that us, a group of Black male and female bosses, came together.
Okay.
And we decided that we wanted to continue and create generational wealth and also keep the dollar within the Black community. And the way we do that is by providing the proper tools and resources needed for businesses to grow, for Black businesses to grow.
Right.
And H.O.P.N's way of giving back to its own initiative is our Poor Man Shark Tank vendor fair that we hold the first Saturday of every month. And basically it's a competition, and the competition is to fill our shopping center, our Black-owned shopping center, with local businesses, local Black-owned businesses. So whether that means giving you a storefront, whether that means giving you a food or a vendor truck or retail shelf space, that is what we're trying to do.
That's what you provide for the person if they're interested in doing that. And, you know, somebody want a storefront, actually they could come to y'all and like, okay, I'm interested in the storefront. So you have that space for them.
We have that space. We are building that space.
Where's
So
it located?
2323 Shadyside Avenue. So we already have a few businesses there, which is our hair salon, which is Unique Looks. We have a daycare there, and we have a pasta bar opening up in a convenience store there. But it's, by the time it's all said and done, it's going to look totally different than what it is now. So we're still in the beginning process. So right now, this is our way of getting the businesses that we want in our shopping center and kind of vetting them, meaning getting all of their financials together, their paperwork, their licenses, their bank accounts, and everything. So by the time our shopping center is built, you could come in not having to worry about making your rent. You want to be financially straight and stable. And whatever you choose to do, whether you choose to come to our shopping center or not, we still providing resources to the public. It's not just you have to be a part of the competition to join. That's not what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have a lot of different resources at our disposal. So you may need help with your back office. We got a guy for that. You may need help with your finances. We got a guy for that. Right. You might need help with your taxes or your web page or your marketing skills, what have you. Right. You need help growing your business, all things business related. This is the crew you want to talk to.
Hop now.
I'm not going immediately. Look at you didn't call on it.
That's what I know.
It's quick, fast. It's like his feet. Yeah.
I sit back and listen and observe what's going on. You know?
Yeah, H.O.P.N is real near and dear to us, man. It's not just a it's much more than an initiative. Everybody here, but first and foremost, you can stop. I got you. I already had it. I got you set up in my screen and your screen.
Like I got
you. I had a great angle for you.
Do that.
So,
I'm gonna promote me. Go ahead. I'm following.
So everybody that's a part of what we got going on, first and foremost, we're all individual entrepreneurs on our own.
Right.
This is one of my companies right here, EMG Solutions. This is evictions, bulk cash moving, property preservation. Right. all things under that umbrella. And everybody that's within our umbrella has their own business that they promote, that they brand, that they have grown. And we've seen all kinds of trials and tribulations that you're going to run into trying to start your own business.
Right.
So what we really are is, you ever seen that commercial on Staples where they got that big red button in the middle of your desk?
Yeah.
We the easy button, man.
Right there.
We the easy button. When you push that button, you're going to be all right.
So how do you really everything sounds easy and quick or whatever, but how do they go about when they come to y'all? Do y'all have y'all have your office building or something? So you come there and they really want to sit down and get a what do you call it, a consultation type thing where they sit down and you actually see exactly what they need and how they need it.
So let me break it down to you like this, right? When you sit down and eat a good meal, right? It's different ways that you can prepare your meal, right? You can prepare your meal in a microwave and eat real fast, or you can let your grandmother get in that kitchen and whip up something real proper, and that takes a little bit of time.
Right.
So we're not running. It is a race, but it's more like a marathon.
Right.
And we really take our time and vet the correct people. We want the absolute best products. We want the absolute best vendors, and we're going to give you the absolute best service because helping you in turn helps us.
Yeah, but I'm saying where do it start? Where do the starting gate?
So it starts
begins.
with me.
And so when a person somebody call from now, if you're gonna leave information and somebody contact you, then the ball is rolling from there.
Right. So I'm the business development specialist. So it's my job to fill our shopping center with the businesses. So the main way to get involved is through our monthly vendor fair, which is posted on our H.O.P.N.O Instagram, which is at H.O.P.N.O, posted on my page at KIINGSHANN and at the official _King Shan. So basically the flyer goes out. We have a certain amount of vendors we allow in. Once you send your deposit, in return, I send you an email. The email consists of a brochure of our shop and questions about your current business status. And basically, once we have that, you're in the running for the competition. We have to go through what you filled out. We base that on what we're looking for in our shopping center and what we could do for you. But regardless of whether we could place you or not, we still will offer to help you build your business.
Okay, when you say place you mean place you within that
our
shopping
center,
center,
right? So
there.
if we can't find you, let's say can't find you retail shelf space in one of our stores, or if your business wouldn't be able to sustain a whole storefront,
right?
It's still you could still be online, you could still do other stuff that still help build your business on the back end, have your financials and stuff straight. But like he said, it's a process. We still go through each and every application, but it definitely starts.
Right. So right now, if I come in, I want to be a vendor, or I want to buy, you get the table. You get a table. It's like outdoor.
Yes.
Stores like a market.
So basically kind of think of it as a pop-up, but it's not a pop-up.
Okay, a pop-up.
Right.
That's
So
it's
yes,
right.
So we don't use that name.
Okay.
We call ours a vendor's fair because
a vendor's fair. Okay.
We're doing something totally different than your average pop-up. Right. So that's why we call it a vendor's fair. But that's exactly what you do.
You're not just coming there, setting up your table, selling your product, and then leaving. You coming there, setting up, and you getting a whole lot of other things that come along with that.
So you'll set up your table, you sell your stuff just like how you normally do.
Right.
In the meantime, in between time, you will get promotion on our podcast. We have our live podcast always the day of. We interview and network each vendor that show up, and you also get a presentation on what our shopping center would be and what we're looking for. Right. So at that time, we walk around, we look at your salesmanship. We look at your presentation. We look at your customer service. All of these things we looking at because these are things that we need to see in order for you to sustain a store. We just don't want to put everybody in a store. We don't want to add to that problem of people not want to go to Black businesses because they have attitude problems or, stuff like that. So we definitely going to coach and vet our winners. So this is what we look for when we hold our vendor fair. We looking like as if you act like if your stand is actually your storefront. That's how we go about critiquing you.
Okay.
So we look at how much you promote, how many customers you bringing out. We look at how you advertise your stuff. It should not be if you pay for your deposit today It shouldn't be you're promoting the week of the event or the day of the event. I need to see it in your story every day. I need to see it on your timeline every day.
Right.
I follow every last one of my vendors, period, because I'm the
See
one
what
that
they
reach
doing.
out to them
Yeah.
personally. So
Yeah.
I track everything. And it's a team of 10 of us.
Right.
So we all looking,
Right.
but I'm definitely looking every
You want
day.
to see who hustling and who really
Because
want
if
it.
you don't really
Yes,
want
sir.
it, we're not going to waste our time and resources because it's somebody else that really wants it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Really
it's
out
up to
there trying to-
y'all.
It's up to the people.
It's up to the people.
You know?
Basically, y'all hold y'all, you're not gonna say pop up, but y'all
Vendor fair.
fair. Y'all walk around and checking out everybody. Y'all ain't just sitting back.
Oh, no.
Y'all walk
You see, you
around.
got to come out. It's a whole production.
Well, when is it?
July 2nd,
I say.
1 to 6 at our shopping center, 2323 Shady Side Avenue.
We're
It's
doing
a
a lot of that
whole
vendor fair too.
event. Like the whole team, we keep it very professional, very organized, very coordinated. We want everybody to have a good time. We want everybody to get a chance to be interviewed. We want everybody to get the message of what we're trying to do, because that's the key. Spread the word.
I think y'all should have like an undercover shopper.
We do that.
We do.
too.
We do that
Oh,
also.
trust me, we on it.
We got secret
on it.
shoppers.
We got secret shoppers and
We on them.
everything.
We definitely on them.
I mean, I can be one. Y'all give me some money. I can shop, you know. Let me
You
know
can
what
definitely
you
be one. No money. We provide.
That was the question I had was like, how many units is it within this shopping center?
I think we are expected
15.
15 units.
Yes.
And
Currently-
like y'all trying to structure it to, I mean, I know y'all have y'all business plan because y'all want to help people get business plan. So I know like within this shopping center, if you have 15 units or so, like do you want like certain things, certain stores that can provide
So
certain situations?
I know where you're going with it. So what happens is when we build in shopping centers or we buying the land to develop, the first thing you have to do is understand what neighborhood is calling for.
Yes.
So it's not about our mindset. We know what we want to do in the neighborhood, but you also have to sit down with the neighborhood
Right.
and go to them and see what they're needing in here, what
Right.
they're calling for. From that point on, then we step back and say, okay, we can put certain things in here. This is what we need to do based on what the neighborhood is calling for.
Right.
You do your research on that. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? As far as the household, once you understand your demographic, your target, that's what stores we were bringing there. So I think that was where you was going
that's
with the
what
question.
I want to know
Yes.
that. I mean, like if I would say, for instance, if I wanted to put a liquor store in there,
Mhm.
would y'all be open to putting a liquor store?
Definitely
in there?
not.
That's what I
Definitely
want to
not.
ask the question.
Definitely not.
Okay, and you
No.
definitely not going to have a 24-hour tobacco store.
Definitely not.
Okay, all right. That's why I just want to let the people know what type of mindset y'all have to where the purpose of us building our own shopping center or having our own shopping center so we can put what's really needed and what's going to help the community.
So even sad as it is, even a liquor store helps your community. You got to understand something. When the pandemic hit, why do you think they let the liquor stores stay open? Do you know the answer to that?
Because you want to keep the people happy.
No.
Keep people calm.
No, it's I just wondered, do you know the answer to it?
I mean,
No, go ahead. I don't-
well, shit, I think everybody wants some liquor now.
No,
and then
it wasn't that. The real reason they kept it open because you didn't want to have the hospitals overcrowded with people being sick because they couldn't get their liquor. You understand? You got to understand with the community. When you're dealing with the things we're dealing with, you got to do your research and understand why these things happening. Right? It ain't gonna do because I want you to have liquor or because you my man, let's go get a bottle. It's saying we already don't want people in the hospital. COVID is heavy, right? So what we have to do, we have to make sure that we make it simple for them who's alcoholics, right? That need that fix every day, right? Or the hospital. It's sad, but it's true, right?
Yeah,
So let's go back. Same thing with tobacco. Why do you think these tobacco stores popping up?
Same deal.
It's a different deal. It's
smoke,
a different
so I don't
deal.
know.
And I don't smoke either. But being in the business that we in, this is
Right.
what we really have to do.
Yeah, you
So
have to do the
we
research
really
on
get
that.
down in our
Yeah.
research. So
Right.
like they said, everybody on our team plays a part
Right.
in what we do. So when we on this podcast, King, Shane, Tone, Hustle, they're gonna knock it out the box.
Right.
But when certain questions asked, I'm here to make sure that them questions be answered the right properly
Properly.
way,
Yeah.
because that's a part of that I deal with.
Right.
So, when you're dealing with that, that's how we go. That's how we
Yeah.
make sure we in the right neighborhood,
Yeah.
right section. And we just not going to throw up another liquor store.
Right.
We're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? We already see what that looks like in our community.
We
Have
enough of
nothing
them
against it though. You know,
But
tobacco
you just
store.
want to bring. I mean, that's the reason why I asked the question. Really, because I just want the people to know that we got people just doing good things and providing good services instead of not saying that them services not like you say needed and wanted or whatever, but we have enough of them. And
Right.
Somebody might just want to go to a little shopping center to where they won't have to worry about, don't want to see the liquor store. They want to go in there and shop, get a dress or whatever, get their nails done, get their hair done, whatever they want to do. And without seeing that type of environment, where even the person who's like, say if a hairdresser or, somebody who does hair and nails, they want their clients to come to a safe place.
Without the loiterers.
Without all that hanging out and stuff.
Craziness, yeah.
So when you think about our shopping center, I want you to think about everything that you would need and you would normally go to other people to get, but we are going to bring to you all Black owned, Black Bath and Body Works, Black beauty supply store, all Black food places,
Dollar store.
Black grocery store, everything. Like
Okay.
we don't have to outsource
And like
our
you
money.
say, this is the beginning, I believe.
Mhm.
As in, like you say, 15 units here.
Mhm.
But I believe, that y'all definitely striving towards like mega.
Oh
shopping
yeah, we
center
are
type.
already
no
looking
question.
at other
You know.
places. We going to other states. This is
No
an
question.
initiative, but it's a movement. The goal is
Right.
Black Wall Street in every state, hopefully every county, hopefully every city. Reverse gentrification is what we're trying to do. We do it. So why are we going where when we go to our people? Why do I have to go to Bath and Body Works when I know 15 other women, Black women,
Right.
that know about my skin type and my needs?
Right.
Why would I go
Yeah.
to the white people? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or whoever
Right.
else. Everything that they're doing. We got people right here in our county that is doing it, like really doing it out here, really good quality products, because we're not sleeping on that.
Right.
So that's what I want you to think about when you think about our shopping center. Everything that you would need, that you would go to a different shopping center and get, is what we're trying to provide.
Right.
Also, on a grander scale, what I want you to think about also is too, the Black dollar is the most powerful dollar in the world right now.
Right.
We are the biggest consumer. So if we are able to create a proof of concept in our own market, we can literally recreate this proof of concept anywhere in the world.
So let me ask y'all a question. So since you said this is gonna be a Black owned shopping center,
This is a Black
I'm
owned
sorry,
shopping
and all Black owners, right?
all Black
So
everything.
okay, so what if I'm a Caucasian guy,
Mhm.
and I come to one of y'all and say, well, I want to open up.
Is.
I was gonna say something, but I come to you guys and say, look, I want to open up a tennis shoe store. What y'all gonna tell me? No, I can't deal with y'all.
And it's no disrespect or anything, but they have the right to be choosy. The Asians have a right to be choosy. Everybody else have a right to choose, and they're winning because they're staying
With their own.
with their own. And I'm not about segregation, but we gotta with our own.
I agree.
You know what's real important in the community right now that you can see, that you can recognize in other people's community, that we want to bring to our own community? You know how it looks and the initial reaction you get when you go into let's say Chinatown. You know immediately when you're in Chinatown that you're in Chinatown, right? That's the same feel that we want. We want our own footprint all across the world, that when you step into this area of our neighborhood, that you're in a luxury
That's right.
Black neighborhood.
Yeah, and this is another thing I want to ask. That's what I'm gonna hit on a little point with that. I always had this question in my head and stuff with this. And speaking of, I'm kind of thinking sometimes they're weird when you say Black owned, Black owned, Black owned. It's all good. I don't mind it. I've been wanting to be a Black owned business. I've been Black owned business home, doing this, doing that, promoting Black owned business all the time. But do y'all feel that? Do you feel that may be hurting us in one sense? In a small sense, I feel that it's hurting us. And that why can't we just have a business and be a business person without being a Black
You
owned
gotta
business?
ask them that question.
No, I know, but why we need to ask ourselves, because when we say Black owned, a lot of people don't even want to come shop with us. I want people to just know, I just want to have a business. And I want everybody to be able to come shop with me and spend their money with me. And I don't want to be really classified as a Black-owned business. I just want to be a man in the business. You know, I just want to provide a service to people. And this, you know, and for everybody to come. Because when you say Black-owned, that Asian person most of the time ain't going to come there.
They're not coming
that
anyway.
White person ain't going to come
They're
there.
not coming anyway.
But if it's just the business with they don't know, that they don't know of, they don't know if it's Black owned, they gonna come in here because that's why they go in McDonald's. That's why they go in all these other stores. They label McDonald's a white owned business.
It is a white owned business.
Yeah, but a lot of
the brand
is white.
Is white.
Right.
The brand is white. Again, what happened is when desegregation hit, you got to remember this.
Right.
That was the bad thing for us. That's
Right.
when Black Wall Street was thriving at its best. Why? The black dollar amount was powerful then, right? So when that happened, it caused chaos on the other side, saying they spending a lot of money. They're not supporting our stores, so we're not getting the money in. So guess what? Now we're going to allow them to come on our end to start buying. That's what we went wrong at. We should have kept it in our community, because right now, today, this world wouldn't look like it looked today if we kept going. Even though they had more power, guess what they do? They bombed it, right? Tell me how many Chinese people at the gas station when you pull up.
None. I never seen
You tell. I want you to tell me.
ever.
All right.
34 years
I dealt with them personally, right?
No, you see, where do you think Chinese people get their gas from?
Not from this
Not from
area.
us.
Not
Not
the
from around
area
our
that they
neighborhoods.
eating from. That's the thing.
You think they fill up? They
They
fill up
use
whatever they got.
us and they live elsewhere,
In Virginia,
and that's
in
the
Virginia.
problem.
Most time you
This
see
is
them
the
in
issue,
Virginia
right?
tags.
That's the issue.
I
know
seen
what
it.
it is.
I seen it. I mean, I got daughters. I got
That's
two
the
daughters.
issue.
When I take them to the
And
nail
there's
salon,
nothing wrong
got
with
Virginia
you
tags
running
on
your business that way. We're not saying that Caucasians can't come and buy
Oh
from
no,
us.
we want
We're
them.
not knocking that dollar, right? We ain't that crazy.
Right.
We want the dollar, but we're gonna let you know we could do the same thing you doing. Why do you think the Asians gonna let their hair industry go? Do you think they feeling what you feeling right now? The Asians running the hair industry. So the same sentiment you feeling about them, ask me, do you think they feeling about you?
No, it's not that I'm feeling bad about them. I'm more concerned about me. Me personally, I'm totally Black. You know, I just asked the question, but I'm definitely not on that.
Oh, you just
page.
playing devil's advocate.
A little bit of that, but I was just wondering, is that, as the question is that hurting us? That's why I
don't
had
believe
that.
so.
Could it be hurting us in one sense? And I'm saying that, but I'm like, hey, Black, we're gonna do what we gotta do, and we're gonna keep on striving, doing what we're doing. But I just want to be able to, for people to, just like we walk into all these stores and spend our money, I want them to come spend their money. And by us labeling ourselves Black owned, that limits them from coming to spend their money. I want them to spend their money with us.
Then man, what you doing there? This is what you're doing. You hiding who you are.
Exactly.
Now,
And
how
they
do I
afraid
am?
of
Listen
the
to what you
word
say.
Black.
I want you to
Then-
listen to what you're saying, though.
I hear you.
You're saying, I want them to come support me, right? Right?
Yes, I want them to come spend their money like we go in there and spend their money.
But
Unknowingly,
they're not-
who owned that
No,
store?
normally we know who own the store.
Definitely do.
No, tell me a store that you don't know that they own. They got soul food places now. They have soul food places.
Yes,
Korean.
Listen to me.
And we know that they own
Thank
that
you.
store,
Thank you.
and we still go to that
Thank
soul
you.
food place to eat.
And I'm telling you, but
You know?
you're saying, and this is your co-host, you're saying hide who you are. Don't say it's Black owned. You are saying that, not us. You'll keep saying,
It's not
I want them to
hiding who I
shop
am,
with
though.
me, right? But I don't want them to know it's a Black owned business. That's what you said.
And I don't want some of these Black folks to know it's a
Listen
Black
to
owned
me. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want, because I know for me, by me having a brand, I done had brands, and soon when they know that it's Black owned, it don't move. And that's what I'm saying. We just got to get our people to stop, just spend with us too.
It's a way to do everything.
Yes.
And once you hide, and once you say that it's, you don't label it Black owned, or you showing it is Black, you'll see people buying it everywhere. They buying it.
They bite
But
off of
once
us
they
every
hate-
day. They
It's a
bite off
way
of
to
us
do-
every
yeah,
day.
it's
a way
They
to do
don't come
everything.
regardless.
I know that they bite off us, but I'm saying the fact that they just don't do, they're not going to spend their money with us sometimes. And it's not that I'm hiding it. I'm just like, let's just be all the way across. Even Black people won't even go in the Black owned store.
But guess what? Understand. We're here to do a service. We're here to change a narrative. Do you think we're going to change it all? No, we're not. But I'm telling you, I'm black and I'm proud, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand up and say I'm black and I want my black, supporters to come support me.
Right.
Guess what? We have a problem because we don't know how to talk to people. We don't know how to have great customer service.
Yeah.
I'm just saying something. Chinese, I don't care who you name, their customer service messed up just like ours, right?
Of course.
So again, brother, I'm telling you this. We're not here. We're going to die before it changes. But we're going to do our part to say it's black.
Right.
And you can come in here in our black-owned grocery stores, right? And get the proper things when you ride to Montgomery County and spend the money with them. Vienna, you spend the money with them. We are building that now to say, no, we're black and proud. Let's spend our money in here. And we can give you the same customer service as you go get across that bridge. And we're going to support the neighborhood kids. We're going to support the dance class. We're going to support the black football team or the cheerleader team. We're going to fund them outfits. When you riding, like you just said, that Chinese man in that neighborhood, when I bought that shopping center, that Chinese man ain't never gave back to the neighborhood.
And truthfully, we got enough people of our own race that we don't need them to buy our stuff.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If
we just support
say it again.
You know what I'm saying?
In America. The richest
So what's our
county in
problem?
America.
What's our problem?
I don't think it's everybody's problem. It's
I said, what
some
is
people.
our problem? As being black, I've been black all my life. I want to know what our problem is.
Well, guess what?
This is our problem is what H.O.P.N.O is here for. We're going to help you with your customer service. We will
So
provide
we don't have
that
good
type of
customer
training. No,
service?
we don't have good
A lot
customer
of us
service.
don't.
Not a lot.
Customer service.
I could go
have
on
good
You gotta
customer
look at it as a
Facebook.
whole,
You
not
go
as
on
not as
Facebook and you
individuals,
see
as a
people
whole.
say the reason why I don't really like shopping with black people is because they have attitude problems. We trying to fix that. Like we're trying to provide a whole service all around.
So how do we fix that attitude problem? Let's go to this attitude problem that
Let me
we
ask a
have
question.
as black folks. Go ahead.
I think like y'all doing, y'all gonna walk around, make sure everybody is doing right at their table, or that's how it can't be fixed. You need hands-on management. The management can't stand in the back and collect the money.
That's right.
They got to be out there, like
That's
I said, hire surprise shoppers.
Right.
Let you and I go in there. I ain't saying give us money. I was joking. But let you and I go in there and be like, look, we want to buy this, and if somebody come back and treat us bad, we need to let the management know, or the shopping center know. Look, y'all clients are not treating everybody good.
Right.
We have to educate our people as like this, as the fact that because most of the time I had bad service, it was from a black person against me, and I don't had black people look over me, around me, and give the next opposite race better service than they gave me. That I have to check them. So we are damaged people all the way around.
We've been damaged though, bro.
Yeah, we damaged.
You know we damaged if they let
but I'm
Chinese
saying
people
the
come in
fact
your
that-
neighborhood and sell soul food. All we're saying is we want to do the exact opposite. We want to bring black people in your neighborhood and sell Chinese food.
I thought about that
Same
concept.
concept.
I had that concept when I was young. I was young, adolescent. Like I was real young when I had that concept, and I took that same concept you just said to my dad, and I said, "Man, I want a Chinese food store." He said, "What? How you gonna get a Chinese food?"
Shout out to Black Dragon.
I wanted
Shane,
to.
tell them about
I
Black
wanted
Dragon,
the
Shane.
Chinese food store. And
Shout
that's
out.
what I wanted when I was young.
Yeah.
Because I knew that we spent money there and they was making money.
We have a Chinese.
We have a
food store.
Shout out to Black
Chinese
Dragon.
food store.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he is one of our first storefront winners, Austin Hayes,
Okay.
Black Dragon.
Now I could come over there and get some
Yes, you can.
shrimp fried rice.
Yes.
General
good.
Mo's chicken.
Chicken on Mo's
Mo's,
chicken.
yeah.
even
Mo's.
broccoli.
Yes.
So, and it's so good.
So they got.
just
Do
highlighting
he
that
sell
I
hot
love
sliced
it.
pork?
I got. I'm
Hot
getting,
sliced chicken.
I'm getting a lot of comments on my live, right? So Tamika Pay say you don't know if Asian service or Japanese service is bad service because they talking in their own language, which is
Okay, you know
rude off
what?
the break.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's her name? What's
Her name Tamika Page. Shout out
Tamika
to
Page. I do
Ask
know. I
Tamika.
do know bad service when I go into Asian. I get bad service from Asians too, and I go in there and I check them just like I check anybody else. It does. Bad service is universal.
Yes, it
You know
ain't no
what I'm
color
saying?
thing.
It's not.
It's
Ain't no
not
color
a
to bad
thing.
service. It's
So
definitely
they
not.
definitely give you bad service all the way around. So it's just the point that I was just speaking on our people give us bad service a lot. So we have to just really correct our people
To be honest,
and
man.
teach our people like you're gonna do, and teach our people how to be, more customer service towards each
Chick-fil-A.
other.
Yes.
Like
you know?
Chick-fil-A.
No, I don't like
people
Chick-fil-A. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I know we
Black
know what you like.
people-
I'm just saying
Not
how
the
the service
food, but
is.
the
service.
No,
The
I
thing-
don't even like their service. I don't even like
You don't
how
eat
they
chicken?
run
I
it.
don't like Chick-fil-A service.
He'll eat chicken.
No, because I
I'm
think
not surprised that you said that though. Now that you said
I
your
don't
last
like it, 'cause
comment, nothing you
I
say
don't
gonna
like-
surprise me.
I don't
anymore.
like their service because it's like when they doing something to our mind, to our
Oh.
kids' mind, to where, not saying it's totally bad, but you open up a store and you put a fast food and you ask a kid to go outside and stand out there. These kids standing outside in bad weather, this weather, that weather, they would have never did that nowhere. You couldn't. I couldn't get it. You got a bulk trash business.
What?
You
You
have-
worried about that?
I'm worried
Where you
about
go to school
our
at?
kids. Why can't they?
Where
Why
you go to school at?
I went to
Cross.
right here, PG County.
Okay, so you
But-
bus road.
No, it don't matter if
You
I bus road or not.
Okay.
That the
Like,
fact
you
that
ain't used to the elements.
we let this foreign company come in, these people come in, and then they just whip the whole concept around that it's okay. Most young kids would have told you, "I'm not standing outside." They wouldn't even stand up there that long to do no job.
Now that you said that, right?
Yeah.
We all have something where we have a problem with.
Right.
Tell me what you gonna do to fix it, or what can you bring to the table on this show that you got to tell me how to fix that. Then,
Well, to fix that, it's not that we want to exactly fix it. To me, it's not that maybe I'm hating a little bit. So maybe I'm hating a little bit.
And I'm like,
because when you saying what you're saying,
So
first of all,
I'm hating a little
Not
bit
like
because
that
they
on
got
the show.
our people
but guess
doing
what?
something.
But
that
oh,
they
it's not
couldn't
just
even
our
do
people.
for
Ain't
us.
just our
Go
people.
ahead.
Ain't just our people. They got others out there.
I don't hardly. Wait,
You don't go to
There
Chick-fil-A.
you go.
He don't go to Chick-fil-A.
Can I say this about black people though? Yeah, that's gonna be a great point, man.
Go ahead.
We are so we so much more lenient to every other race than our own. We go to a convenience store or a corner store, and the Chinese people or the Asian people in there will give us the most terrible service. They'll watch us down every aisle. They'll talk bad to us when we get to the register. That's what we do. We're gonna keep supporting
Not
that
bad.
business. A black person do one wrong thing to you,
For sure.
you cutting them off immediately.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah. I mean, I
So
work for a
what-
black
first
owned
and
company myself.
That's what I'm saying. So first, we gotta first change that culture.
You don't work for a black-owned company.
First and foremost, we gotta change that culture.
See, now y'all know what I got to deal with, like on a regular basis. But can I tell you something?
Yes,
Let me say-
sir.
So look, check this out. I work for a black-owned company, right?
Okay.
We deal with black and white. Most of the time, which is crazy, but our white folks treat us better. But we do deal with a whole lot of black folks. Let me say this black lady told us one time, right? So I do home improvement. I mean, whatever. So we work at military base.
Mhm.
So of course it's black and white, and you got to deal with point of contacts, whatever. So a black lady told us we're treating the customers too nice. We're too nice to the customers. We like that's how we supposed to be, because we already looked at crazy when you first walk in the building. So we gotta act this way, a certain way. But it's like a fact that sometimes we gotta go above and beyond what everybody else do
Guess
because
why?
they're looking at us a certain way.
Why? Because that's the way our culture was brung over here. We was brung over here in chains and shackles. We was born to rape and molest each other, fight to death, kill each other over a meal. You got to remember, we are toxic from years ago, right? And we treat each other like that because the other race told us to do that to each other. And we are still doing it now, where the Martin Luther King's not here no more. The Malcolm X not here. Once that died, that culture died. We have nobody to save the world, to save our culture. You know what I'm saying? For us to hear, the ladies and gentlemen is listening and watching, let's be that for our culture. Because again, it's going to be a lot of work. So we already toxic. So with that being said, it's a lot that has to be done to change that toxic. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a drunk, you're drinking an alcoholic, right? Until that alcoholic is ready to transform, it's nothing you could do. But life is divided in 50-50, I believe. You got ones that's drunk, want to get off. You got ones on crack and ones on crack that want to get off. We want the ones that
Want to get off.
get off, right? Because now they're willing to listen. I'm saying to us, That's what we hear. We know we're not going to defeat and get everybody to change to tomorrow, right? But we're here to saying we're here to help if you want it. So you ain't got to say we don't have the resources. We are here if you want it. You too is here if you want it. I love the questions that you coming up with. I love that about you. I love how you challenge, because guess what? Without you, we ain't no good. We ain't coming on here with looking for no easy answers or no easy. No, we want the truth. So let's debate about the truth.
I mean, because that's what I do. I mean, as in the truth. I mean, I just like that y'all here today because I love to talk and Black don't like talking. So
I don't get a chance to talk.
But, and on another thing you just said that I want to touch on, that and then I gotta let the people know probably too that we all didn't come over here on no shackles and chains and all that.
No,
so
didn't.
okay, so we got to get that out of our heads too, that we actually came over here. We got to let our people know that a lot of us was here already.
Mm-hmm.
And we was thriving and doing the right thing right here on this land right here. So we got to let them know that this is our land right here. It's not just, it's some of our land. Some people did come on the boat or whatever they did say, that I don't believe that story no more.
Okay.
But I just want our people to know that this is ours, and maybe we'll treat it better. Maybe we'll start doing better and, making better moves when you feel like this is yours. But if you feel like this is not even your home, and a lot of us feel like this is not our home, this is not our land.
Mm-hmm.
So we think we lost people or something. We're not lost people. We where we at, and we here, and we're not lost, and we ain't going back no home. We ain't going back nowhere else. We here, and we got to make this what it is.
Yes, it's like you got kids and you got furniture,
right?
And they want to put their feet on the furniture, right? Same thing what you're saying. They
Exactly.
okay with that because they ain't pay nothing in it. They ain't pay nothing for it, so I don't care about this. I don't care about your car. It's an invested interest. And what you're saying is we are here, y'all. It is ours, right? We have an invested interest on this land,
Right?
So let's treat it as such.
Right.
So when you go in them black neighborhoods and they having them cookouts and they trashing your neighborhood, why you trashing your neighborhood?
Right.
Why not have them cookouts and go back and clean up 4th of July? You're gonna go in the neighborhoods. Guess what you're gonna see? Fireworks in the middle of the street. See, that's the ignorance. That's that toxic stuff that's in our mind and saying, why am I degrading my neighborhood?
Right.
When yes, we can have 4th of July. There's nothing wrong with that. Now let's clean up behind ourselves. So we ain't got to worry about the gentrification. You don't have to worry about the white builders coming in saying, now the land is degraded under this price. Let's buy the land and let's push them out. Right. That's where we at. H.O.P.N.O. We're saying, let's go in our neighborhood. That's trashy. Let's keep the neighborhood and let's put the right black people back in the neighborhood to show you that, listen, once one white person come in that neighborhood and buy one house, your prices go up. How bad that is. Then you wonder why they think the way they think. Right. Yeah, you need me. That's one person thinks that. One white person say, I went in there now. I went around Berry Farms and bought my first house. That same house, I bought $600,000. Now everybody's house is worth $600,000. Right. Now, why is that? Listen, the much power we give them, that's what we giving them. Right. So we take care of what we supposed to take care and do our part. We don't have to worry about regentrification, and we can still sell our house for $600,000. We have to do better with ourselves. Everything you're saying, but guess what? We have to teach it, not just teach it. We got to show it.
Right. I mean, that's what I like about y'all. H.O.P.N.O right now, because I did a little. Because I did this research. I did a little bit of checking. Research, if you want to call it research.
I do a little background work.
And then so I was like, I see how y'all do. I see what y'all doing. And I know that's what we need in our communities, not just in this low community. Like you say, y'all going all over, you're going out of state, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to keep duplicating this whole process and system that y'all got set and stuff, which is great. And I know that's what we need, because like if you going in and you buying property, it's like a whole lot of abandoned shopping centers around here that's not doing well. And if we can if we can come together and purchase them properties and make moves like that, and that's when you start doing things. Because of course I've been looking for a space, looking for a little small space too, and stuff like that for different things that I might want to do and everything. So when you looking around, and then I have to call it, it's always an Asian or somebody foreign
Indian.
on the phone, and it's like this is 1,800 square feet or 600 square feet. It's going for $2,000 a month, and it is like, man, that little space, but they bond up these properties and stuff like that. We have to start doing that. That's in shopping centers. We have to do that in these
Neighborhoods as well.
Neighborhoods, small
communities,
small
and everything.
hotels and stuff that's out here. This look like small. I mean, a lot of Indian people is buying all that up. They buying a small hotel. They got all the little small hotels, but yet they full. They full all the time though. But,
if you see where everything they buying too, they buying a lot of them tobacco stores and all that you don't want either.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention to all that too.
It's a reason. It's a reason that cause behind everything. It's just that's why we here. We do our research. Same thing with liquor stores, right?
Right.
Liquor stores were ran by moonshiners, right?
Right.
What happened? The government took it over. Now what they do? They took the moonshines out, right? Now it's certified. You could buy a drug that will kill you, right?
Right.
Same thing with tobacco. What happened? Right? You couldn't buy tobacco at first. It was against the law. Now, guess what? The government got their hands on it, right? What you think with the weed?
And they made sure that can kill you too.
Exactly. If you don't know why, I'm going to school you to the game of why tobacco stores. Why do you think it's tobacco stores?
Because because of the marijuana and stuff is going to be illegal now, and that's just going to lead way to them selling marijuana through the tobacco stores.
There you go. So guess what? That's why they popping. That's why they're popping on every corner.
Right.
And I'm telling my black people, stop supporting them. I'd rather for you to call us and we help you buy your own.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? I know tobacco stores. We deal with a lawyer today, black lawyer. She represents 6 tobacco stores. Right. They're making $60,000 to $50,000 a day.
Right.
You understand what I'm telling you? And but guess who money it is?
Our money.
Because guess where it's at, right? So I'm telling you, that same money they spending is just what you said. Stop buying from them, right? Stop buying from them. But they never going to stop because you know why? It's a supply and demand.
Right.
Weed is coming into play with the CBD oil, all that's is coming. So when you say, do we want to put one in our shopping center? I'm against a lot of things, but my team is not. Right.
That's a hot topic. That's definitely a hot topic at H.O.P.N.O headquarters. Let me tell you that right now.
When it comes,
I want a tobacco store. Yes, and my man Jeremiah wants a tobacco store.
I don't smoke nothing. Don't drink nothing. Never did. Never will. But understand that we ought to understand too what's in our community. So listen, do we open up a black tobacco store beside that? The Asian guy, and saying, listen, come shop with us.
Because guess what? We're gonna take that 60 and we're gonna do the right thing with it. See, so we're not gonna take it back to Virginia and spruce up our pool and backyard.
Yes.
We're gonna put that back into the community.
Understand this. We are self-made millionaires right now.
Right.
But you will never know it. We spend our own black dollar to buy these shopping centers.
Right.
We're not getting the money from the bank. We generate our resources with our own black businesses to put it back in our bank. That's how we are able to go do what we do. Now we had our own bank where they would support what we're doing. Yes, we have access. We have a lot of assets that's worth a lot of money. That's generational wealth. That's what we're creating, generational wealth for our family, for our people here. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to teach that and show you. So guess what we do? We're going to buy the land, see what we're now and develop it.
So let me ask a question, all three of y'all again. Are y'all going to do, say like, if Dallas and I got the same concept of a store?
No, we're not doing that.
You're gonna do one.
I already know where you're going with it.
Exactly. Well, let me ask it anyway, because since you already know, I'm gonna ask it. I want you to answer it again.
Let me answer it better.
Let me ask you the question.
Answer it better.
So,
right,
so if Dallas wanted a shoe store and I wanted a shoe store, how do y'all pick who gets the shoe store?
We don't pick.
Who picks?
So you first and foremost, you're gonna put yourself in position because we're looking at your clientele base. We're looking at your product. We're looking at everything that's going to make you an elite.
I'm selling
business,
all Yeezys.
Right? So if you're the type, so let's say both of y'all are really close to the point that you may be able to sustain a store, but probably just don't have that everything that you need to sustain a store. We're gonna find a way to put y'all together. We're gonna put y'all together and we're gonna create a store.
Right.
and we're gonna have both of y'all products on that shelf,
Yes.
along with other products.
There
And
you
we're
go.
gonna put your brand beside the leading luxury brand. It's gonna make people think that your brand is a leading luxury brand, and we're gonna sell them everything.
Yes, and guess what?
Right,
We're gonna
that's
take that same concept with you two brothers that never met. We're going to Georgia.
So how could you do that? That's another thing within our community. How do we learn to work together?
Why when you walk on Walmart, how does Dove and Dial work together? They on the same shelf.
Yeah, but they competing.
Y'all compete too.
I mean, they competing, and I'm saying for us to like work together because
Coexist.
all of us wants, and I noticed this in the Black community, and it's probably in every community, but I've got to speak of our community because that's where I'm at. We all wants to be
The boss.
But
Yes.
see, that's
But-
how we think.
But how
as a
can
Black
we be
people.
all bosses without the thinking that this one person is, more of a boss than you a boss or whatever? How can we just work together? I saw that Fat Joe the other day said some of us, we don't know how to be number two. We don't know how to play, number two. And a lot of us don't know how to be second in command, or and so that's why that's one of our problems, that we don't know how to. We don't know how to just support each other. Like, I'm the number two man for Black.
It's how you structure your business, right?
But how do we
So-
get that mindset of a people?
Let's go global. Let's just think.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use
Always.
us
We always
right here
being
first.
global.
Let's say with us right here, right? The team is built around me.
Right.
I met everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know each other unless I meet them, right? All of them are kings and queens, right?
Right.
It's a mindset thing. You got to be able to control the mindset of anyone, female or male, to understand how to back up. So when we come across something, let's take a business. Let's take a podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do a podcast? You want to do a liquor store? You want to do a clothing store? You want to do a tennis shoe store? Now we got to say, out of them businesses, which one would thrive within the 1 to 2 years? Which one would thrive? All right, let's just pick one. Let's say you.
Why you gotta say why can't you say me?
See?
I'm with you. Matter of fact, I'm not ain't with him. I'm with you. You're my man. There you go. He last, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, how it works is understand it. Then we have to show it. Now who's second? He last, y'all.
Oh, okay.
He last. That's my man, but he last. So let's go with her.
Okay.
She's second.
Okay.
So what we have to do is show on paper. This is why we want you first, because between that 1 to 2 years, maybe in 6 months, we can finance hers. Nobody is left behind. Nobody is left behind, right?
Okay.
So, but we have to understand money management. We have to understand product. We have to understand these certain things that's popping inside the neighborhood,
Just tennis shoes.
right? Tennis shoes always popping.
That's why I got me tennis
Tennis
shoes.
shoes, and guess what? Who buys who product? Ladies. Ladies going to spend money.
I never hop on gas just popped in.
Ladies is going to spend money,
Okay.
right? So at that particular time, ladies they're going to support. Ladies support, right?
They
So
live with
that's
us.
how we have to get them the mindset to be when you sit down to understand. First of all, you want to know who you're sitting down with. And when you talk to them, you're going to say, okay, this one's going to be a little like him. He'll be a little
I'm
harder
gonna keep you on my
to
live.
get it, right?
I'm gonna keep you on the
So
live.
if
bro, but
he's
call in.
harder to get, then we're going to say we're going to structure the business different. You're going to get 50.
Call in a number.
You are still
I'm gonna
boss.
put you the
See,
number
you
on
ain't 49 and he ain't 51. You 50-50, right? In order for you all to make it, you do it together. You still getting your $1 million a month. You still getting it. It's up to us, like me, to show you that.
Right.
Because that's not your mindset. Your mindset is I'm my own boss. But I can show you on paper, your numbers don't match up. It's just your mouth. But your numbers in on paper and where you at don't match up. If I can take you as a Black brother and put you with another Black brother and you can triple your net worth, what you gonna do? You're gonna do it. And that's what we do. We're here to show you that if you can't do it together, it's better to do it together because you can't stand on your own. I'm gonna tell you what's so beautiful about what we're doing. We had people to say, y'all are right. I can't stay in a store on my own. Please put me with somebody else. So what I'm telling you is what our initiative is, it's working. It's working for people to set our own people to say, I'm willing to be second, or I'm willing to get in a passenger seat. I'm a chief. I know I'm a dog. I know this, right? But they know I sits in the back seat.
Oh man,
I sits in the back seat.
I got some stories for that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I understand I have to lead and show that I'm okay with still sweeping the floor.
Right.
I'm cleaning the
And
toilet.
that's the point that I was trying to make, that, you know, that's what we have to understand or try to learn, that when you in business, you know, say for instance, this guy right here, you a millionaire. You got to have a second in the command. You need somebody that got your back.
More than a second.
But most time people won't even. It's like sometimes it's so hard to find that person that you know that you can trust that got your back.
See, that's because our community. I don't want to just say black people, but I'm gonna say our community. Our community, we don't think global. We think individual.
Yeah.
Like we rather be the owner of one grape than be the owner of half a watermelon. If you understand what I'm saying.
I know y'all have the concept, y'all have the thing, but that's part of what I'm saying is with how do we do it in, say,
the model is already out there. That's what I'm saying. If you look at Walmart and you look at all the different products that's on their shelves, those people are not calling in the Walmart saying, I don't want to be on that shelf because this product is on that
that's
shelf.
the point I was trying to make. You have your bulk trash business, you have your business you rolling. You have a second in command, you know, a guy that's rolling with you, right? And everything. So now with how do you keep this guy from wanting his own bulk trash business?
You're not.
You don't. No, saying you keep him from wanting, but I'm saying
you want to make sure he gets his own bulk trash
if he
business.
getting his own bulk trash business,
Okay.
and then now we all competing against each other. Say instead of
Why are we not all working with each
we
other?
could work together, but I'm just, for instance, maybe that's the wrong scenario. But what I'm trying to say is that, okay, this business is rolling. Not saying that you don't want this guy to be successful too,
Right.
but I'm saying you do need this guy's got to be with you, and he's working with you, and he's part of your business. He probably had part owner of your business or whatever.
See, the thing is,
everything. So by him saying, okay, say I had a studio before. Okay, we have this people. Once they learn this stuff, and once this person that's supposed to be working with you, now like, I'm gonna get my own. Now you got this over here, you got this one over here. Before we even got anywhere, it's like it divides. Before you get off the ground, and say if I want to get this studio with them doing this studio right here, I run and go get a studio instead of trying to merge and stay with them and move forward and everything. Why do we always want to break off and do our own thing?
So it's two folds of that.
Before we get anywhere.
You know, I always look at it, you know, you're a boss, right? Boss is supposed to create other bosses, right? I do understand what you're saying about, you know, why would you go get the same business I got instead of, and I just had this conversation today. That's funny you said that.
Right.
Why not make this a powerful brand
Right.
under the same roof? Why? Because everybody is driven different ways, which you might think I might not think. The way I want it ran, you might not want it ran there. That's the problem. It's the mindset. It's the thinking, right? And your way of thinking is not bad. I want you to remember something. How can you tell the next person what they think and how they would like to run their business outside of yours is wrong? It's not. Unless we can come together mindful and say, tell me your plan, right?
Right.
You tell me your plan. Let's work together. We got to learn to work together.
Right.
It's not about having wanting to create your
boss.
own business, right? We can do this under one roof and make this powerful. We just sometimes have to listen to each other and hear each other opinions and say, you know what, we could do this because you know why? We're in the same car. We're going in the same direction. We could do it. Let's build this brand like Walmart, you know, like the rest of these brands, you know. Prime example. What's the little grocery store? Idle, it's called.
Lidl.
Where do you think it came from?
Aldi's.
It came from Aldi's. They split apart. Now guess what they doing? They're in competition. They putting the stores right across from each other. That's what you're talking about. You're actually now going to get the same
that's
store
what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
and compete against me instead of continue to build this brand that can nobody touch. That's a mindset thing.
It is.
Well, I'm saying,
when you think about the root
I'm
of
saying
it,
I don't see nothing wrong with that once you successful. I want us to get to the successful part of the business, of the, reach a certain level in it. Because like if we both dragging and we ain't getting nowhere, and now
it's gonna hurt it even more. You're gonna hurt it even more.
That's a big fact. That is an issue too.
This guy got a contract business. I got a contract business. My brother got a contract business. Different got a contract business.
Yes.
And we never even get no damn where.
If I'm
and
working,
that's the problem I have is that
I feel that
we never working together till we get to the level to where you can.
But I still don't think if he got, that's my man. If he got a bulk trash, I don't want a bulk trash. Right. I want him to help me get another business because everything you're saying makes sense. Why get another bulk trash? No matter what, I'm gonna divide the business. I'm gonna divide the people. Right. Just let me buy into your company.
Right.
Help me create my company. So guess what? Now we can continue to eat generational wealth. Now we can get residuals from different businesses. You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, if that's my man, and I'm like, shit, I learned from him. I'm gonna open up another bulk trash. It's a competitive thing, even if you're not making competitive. You know what I'm saying? And you do split. It's like you watering down.
Yeah, you're watering down.
I understand that too, but I also think about it like this, right? If you just think about that, the same concept that you had in a small business structure, right?
Right.
You have a number one and you have a number two, right? The number one is the number one. Okay, he's the owner, what have you. But normally the number two is really who's doing all the work. First and foremost.
Yeah, a lot of times.
So if you have a strong number one and he's teaching the number two everything that he's supposed to know about his company, the number two is really the one that's making the business grow how it's supposed to.
Tell you something? I'm pointing at you because that's what I do. In the black-owned company that I work for, the owner is the number one.
How did you get that up?
I'm number two.
But how did you get there?
Well, I've been knowing
through the number one.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
The number one know everything about the company. It's not that the number two is running it. The number one taught the number two so that the number one can go take care of other things as well. Right. So don't get it twisted. The number two is scorned. That's Scottie Pittman. But that number one entrusted in you to say, run my business. Right? Handle the business. Not that I can't get rid of you and come back down and run my business. This is what I've done. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like what you're saying, if we stay together, I had this conversation today. Let's make this thing powerful. Now, the number one should be able to have an open mind to the number two because the number two is on the floor the most.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So to restructure that, it should be okay because you entrusted at me as a number two. Now let me open my mind up to the new ideas that I got. Because in order for you to become a number one, you had to be a number two too.
That's right. Well, and
you gotta think about it like just like basketball.
Yes.
The number one runs the point, but the number two is the shooter.
Right. And also you gotta remember this also we're stronger by ourselves, but lean together, two of us lean together, we're more strong.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So you gotta use your mind and your men.
But you don't. We most use emotions. We most go on the
and then on another point with that, I was thinking. I mean, I'll go with this. That when you say, I mean, I'm gonna keep telling you a millionaire, man, but
keep talking,
millionaire.
Say it again.
But my book,
chest. Say it one more time with your chest.
You're a millionaire, But in my book, I've been noticed that I work with so-called millionaires. I'm gonna put it out there. I work with some so-called millionaires, help build some millionaires and everything. And I might have a little issue with that, because I feel like I helped and was loyal to some millionaires that didn't make sure that I became a thousandaire. At least put some thousands. Make sure that person, your second in command, get to a certain level in a situation, because it's a lot of people that's making money, black people that's making money and so-called call themselves millionaires, but their understudy or whoever is broke as hell.
That's what.
And so if that case, I don't consider you a millionaire or a boss if your second or your team is not making quality money.
You cannot see greed until it's in your face.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've seen a lot. I've seen greed a lot to
you
where
can't just look at somebody and say,
it's smack you in your face a whole lot. And we got to get out of that. That's all. That's the only reason I'm making that point, because I want to let the people know that that's what we fall short at, and we got to stop that. Because believe me, when I become a millionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaire, nobody even want to be a millionaire anymore. They want to be billionaires now. Everybody talking about they billionaires now. They ain't even trying.
Everybody good with the buzzwords. Whatever people saying on Instagrams that's what you want to say.
Yeah, but
we use buzzwords too. We use buzzwords like generational wealth. We use buzzwords like reverse gentrification. But the thing is, you got to take the steps that come along with those buzzwords. They actually put you in that position.
Right.
First of all, you got to think about the character. You know, again, I'm always going to go back to learned behavior, man. A lot of things is just toxic from us. So when we talking about, you know, people getting money, when you ain't had no money, that first time you get it, it's you're gonna blow it. You're gonna mess it up. You're gonna only think about yourself because you can remember eating hot dogs and beans or a bologna sandwich. So guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna cuddle in a corner because, oh my God, I never had this before, right? Understand this is what I talk about when I say financial literacy is everything, right? So meaning because you got life insurance, you're gonna leave it to your kids, but you ain't teaching your kids what to do with it when they get it. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna cuddle in the corner. They're not even going to share with their brothers and sisters. They're going to cuddle and they're going to go buy that luxury car, that ball shirt, because they said my daddy bought it. Nah, you shouldn't even bought this.
You also see that when it's a death in the family.
Right. So that's what you do. We got to teach that, brother. Yeah. We got to teach them about financial literacy and understanding money. You know what I'm talking about? We have to teach this. Now, some people's already set in their ways. It's just not going to happen. So we have to start with our youth. And teach them that it's us that has to start that, because again, I think I'm the most, oh God, when it comes to giving, right? If I don't call myself a boss at all, we all are bosses together, right? If $1 million fell in our lap, I probably walk away with $10,000 because it's more to me to make sure that they are satisfied and happy than me, because my joy comes from seeing that they happy. That's my joy, right? That's something that God gave me. You see what I'm saying? Because I understand that I've been there before. I've touched the money before. I know how it feels. I know what it tastes like, right? So let me give them the taste. Because now when they get the taste, we really rolling now. That ain't no selfishness. So they saying, shit, he never was selfish. I'm never going to be selfish because I'm saying how I treat you, I want you to treat the next person.
When bro tell you stuff like that, he is not welling at all. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story. Just about a business. We had a business deal going on in Cleveland, right? So we went to Cleveland, man. We rented out I want to say like a 10-bedroom mansion or something. Just real big, beautiful house, right? So it was about 10, 11 of us. You know what I'm saying? So when we walk into the house, man, everybody running to their rooms, everybody trying to find the best room and the best bed and all that, man. I swear to God, brother. Man, this man Tub went and found the smallest.
Now, let me stop you. Shout out to my sister Toya, Unicorn Styles. She booked this mansion. And she said, this is your room.
Yes, he did.
This is what she said. This is your room. So when you get there, that's your room. So shout out to my sister, Unicorn Styles, Toya. Yes, that's what she said. Go ahead with the story.
At the end of the day, everybody, he definitely did not sleep in that room, man. It was one room that had, I want to say, 2 bunk beds in there. By the time everybody still in that man, and everybody came back down to 4 or 5 levels back downstairs. What we found Tub at? On that goddamn bunk bed in the corner, or on that goddamn sofa in the living room. Like he's extremely selfless, man. Extremely selfless acts every time you think about.
I mean, that's what I think. We definitely need more people like that around, especially in situations in business and stuff, because it's just me. I'm speaking on my experiences and stuff that I don't recognize. And by you being a businessman, I just want to know: have you heard of the 6-month plan? As in dealing with a person that's working for you or with you.
Well, 6 months is too short. That's why I always come up to 1 to 3.
No, I'm saying you know what the concept, what I'm talking about, or what I'm going.
No,
with
elaborate
on it. It's like, okay, this is some of the stuff where I don't heard from people with money and just doing thing on how to use people. And so, like, if you come to work for me, I'm gonna get everything I can out of you. I know I can get everything I can out of you within 6 months without you bucking for another, for more money or bucking for a better position and everything.
Man.
And so when you leave, if you leave, okay, you say, okay, you might say you're gonna buck on it a situation, and then once you leave, you might say, I'm out of here. You're gonna quit or whatever. You may come back, and they're gonna say, okay, and if they come back, you're gonna get another 6 months out of them, as in using that person. And so people teaching that type of business out here, then I knew that type of business was bad business from day one, but I know that people out here that teaches that as in using individuals as they go and stuff. So
I don't even think that's a class that's supposed to be taught, because that's a character.
I'm saying that's not a good,
Yes.
that's character
Yes.
flaws, but I'm saying that's bad business. And I'm telling you, I'm just speaking on it as that's what people just in business out here is doing, and they think that that's cool and think that's okay, but that's how they get over on the people, and that's how they
Yes.
stay with money in their pocket.
Mhm.
If you,
But
if
that's
you
a
understand what
characteristic.
I'm
I
talking
get what you're saying. That's a characteristic though, because nobody teaches that. Nobody teaches that, but people with
practice
bad, right? That's with people with bad intent to hurt others. So what happens? That's going to damage him. So when he go work for somebody else, that's why that learned behavior, that toxic,
Right.
it came from something.
Right.
So he's going to resent the next boss, right? But they do it, understand it. I never heard the 6 months, but they do it every day.
Three
It's like when
months,
you go to
6
work.
months or whatever.
Watch
it's
this.
the same.
When you go to work
Mhm.
and they classify you or whatever at your job, next thing you know, you over there doing other things that don't even fall under your umbrella, right?
Now they trying to see how
Why you
many
don't say
babies-
nothing?
You say, why don't you
Why
say?
we don't say nothing?
I mean, a lot of us say something sometimes, but a lot of us don't.
And what happens when you say something?
If I-
Thank you. So I've known that to happen.
Or they'll put it in the
And
the
they
manual.
filed.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
they would
manual,
like,
whatever.
okay, they not being obedient. They're not, taking orders. First of all, I got hired as a whatever,
Right.
my title. Under the title, this falls under my title. Why am I doing this? So if I do it wrong, I get fired, right? And if I don't do it for you, I get fired. So guess what? There you go. So I push entrepreneurship. I'm telling you, we ain't working for nobody. My kids, we're not doing that. We're working for ourselves to build up our own pot of gold so that we can share to others, because others need to taste the gold. That's why I love this team. I love our team. I love King Shan, Tone Hustle, Jeremiah, Dig, Doug, Pia, Harold.
Right.
Who else?
Vail.
Vail, LV the Bob. Like, I love our team. Selfless people.
Right.
We're here. Miss Dion, listen, without
Yeah,
her,
some wow.
listen, can't forget her. 'Cause she's the driver of the car, right?
She
Without
sit
Dion, it
right
ain't
behind
nothing
you.
going down. You see what I'm saying?
Dion talking about something. Wow.
Right. She keep us structured. You know what I'm talking about? So again, it's just these people we have so selfless saying,
That's the team.
and that's the team right there. That's our team right there.
That's good.
And what I'm saying is, like, I appreciate them so much for sacrificing some of the things that they have to sacrifice to, be on board for us to get in position. You know.
But this is you save her for last anyway. See, she
Save
let
the
you
best
get
for
that.
last.
But
Yeah, that's how it
But
goes.
this Hop-On situation, the Hop-On company,
Initiative.
is this your baby?
It's something that, let me say that. Let's just say
And
yes.
so
yes.
you and they supporting your vision
Yes.
on everything.
Yes.
And that's what we need out here, is like, you got the initial vision and you needed to put a team together.
Yes.
And you put your team together that's going to support it. They actually see what you see.
Yes.
And they moving forward.
Yes.
And that's what I believe we need out here more of.
But you still got to be that leader that's going to show
Yeah.
selfless acts.
Yeah.
Because listen,
Exactly.
it's going to be personal needs that's going to come up.
Right.
Right. Whatever that personal need is, you got to be there to listen, to hear, right, and to act.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if not, they're not going to follow nobody, just like you now. And I'm not going to follow nobody, right? So it all goes about who the character of the person is,
Yeah.
right?
That's why I say we need more people like you. And like what I say, they be like, I even look at Kanye as a good person, because one thing he do say is that he makes sure his team is well paid and well taken care of.
You know why?
Not,
You know why? because you're only as good as your team.
Right.
So you got to take care of your
You gotta
team.
take care of your
Therefore,
team.
your team will take care of you.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's what we need to practice more of as in taking care of our team.
Right.
I mean, because that's why I used to always try to, even on the level that I work on, I used to always want to pay the people who work for me properly. You know, I
It's
want to pay them
important.
properly and everything. Sometimes, you know, I might fall short and don't have their money on time because I
Yes.
didn't get their money.
Yes.
You know, so
Right.
but you got to be able to talk to them, communicate them, to say, hey man, this check through, we're gonna be good. You know,
Because they know
make
the
sure it's
character.
good.
Understand? They
You
know
what
the
I'm saying?
character.
So that's important too, as in, you know, communicating with your team and stuff. You know,
No question.
so you know, a lot of times I just be like going on and on and on and
It's
on and
all right,
on
though.
because
True.
because I could go on and on, but we live on the Peepdis Podcast. We got H.O.P.N.O in the building tonight, and we just discussing everything. And the phone lines is wide open, so if y'all want to call in, please call in because I'm gonna ask all the questions.
Yes.
True.
And I want somebody else point of view on some things, you know, out here, you know. So please call in if you know you tuned in, you listening and everything.
If y'all in my
Call
live, I
in,
already put that number out there, man.
Hit the like button, share button. You know what I'm saying? We on here, we can answer some questions. I think we got some brilliant minds in the building tonight, and you know, some people just doing some good stuff in the community, man. You know, and we definitely gotta reach out and support, and you know, just go out and support the shopping center, man. And the what's the up and coming event you got?
Our Poor Man Shark Tank Vendors Fair. That's
Poor
July
Man
2nd.
Shark Tank. How did you get that name? That Poor Man Shark Tank
Oh, man.
name.
Our partner, Harold Dawson. He
Big
watched,
Harold.
So what it is, he watched Poor Man. He watched Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Yeah.
Now he said, "Bruh, go watch Shark Tank. It'd be like the things you be talking about." So
Right.
you know I'm not a person that I'm not going to do it. He already know I'm not going to do it. So I never went and watched it.
Right.
Right. So this young lady here, she came to the salon get her hair done.
Uh-huh.
She never knew who I was. She called me the temperature taker because I was taking the temperatures at my wife's salon, and when COVID. So it was funny. She came in, she be with her hair done. She meet Miss Owens back there. She said, "Damn, you know, I got a business lipstick brand called Pucker Up Bitch. So watch out for it because it's coming. Lipstick Pucker Up Bitch."
Oh.
So
Mhm.
she came and we talked about pop-ups. So the idea from pop-ups, I never paid it. Me and bro don't pay attention. We never paid attention to pop-ups. I'm not lying to you. So she came with this saying, "Listen, let's do these pop-ups with these vendors because they, you know, they got real businesses." I said, "Wow, that's the Poor Man Shark Tank." Now remember, my man said, our partner Harold said, "Watch it." I never watched it. I always had the concept in my mind anyway of putting it together. She just helped put it together by saying, "Let's do pop-ups." Once that happened, we focused on her Pucker Up Bitch lipstick. So we're gonna rebrand it and put it back out. So bam, that's how H.O.P.N.O was formed. Because we saying we can't use Poor Man Shark Tank, they're gonna sue us.
Right.
So we're gonna call it Hop. She created Hop and he created On.
Uh-huh.
That's how H.O.P.N.O came about.
Yeah, I came in H.O.P.N.O headquarters, and Dion was like, "The name of our new company is called Hop."
Yeah.
I was
And,
like,
and
"Nah."
what did the HOP this stand for?
She
Helping
was like,
our people.
Helping our people.
Yes.
And then you put the
I was like, Hop is a great start, but why don't we just helping our people out now?
Yes.
Hop on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it just had
Yes.
a good little ring to it.
oh yeah, it definitely do.
And
And
that's
my
how,
team thought I was being
don't even say it. Because we did. Okay. But we're gonna leave that there. Yeah, everybody did, right? And that's how it yes, that's
And they still think that.
another that's another topic for another show. But that's what we did, and that's how we got Poor Man Shark Tank from Shark Tank. So instead of the calling, we still say the word Poor Man Shark Tank, you know,
Right.
Hop on, you know,
Okay.
because that people understand Shark Tank.
Right.
So we call it the Poor Man Shark Tank because we want to get back to our neighborhood to enrich
Right.
our people.
Right.
So how you enrich
And
your people is helping them out now.
Right.
So
And
Hop on is the brand, and Poor Man Shark Tank is the imagery, the description.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like you know what the brand is, and you hear Shark Tank, you can kind of know what's happening.
And the Shark Tank was that's I mean, if I'm correct, if that's that program was actually people bringing their ideas to
Yes.
the table
To millionaires.
To them rich
to-
people.
to
Yes.
move forward with
Yes.
that product. If you
Yes.
got a good enough idea, if I bring this bottle and say, okay, this is a new style bottle,
And they willing
you're
to
gonna make
invest.
it invest in everything. So
Right.
now by me bringing it, a poor man like me bringing my product to y'all will help me develop that
There
product.
we go.
And
We
make
threw
it
the
happen.
poor man
Yes.
on there
And
because
I went and I did a shirt and I spent a little bit of money. No, it was I had a little brand it was called Hustle Up. I still wear the shirt sometimes and stuff. And I went a different route, which I could have probably came to y'all, whatever, helped me develop that brand or whatever. But I went a different route, spend money, send it to a bigger company and all this stuff. And they would say they're going to research it, get everything done. And they're going to do this and this and that. And then it was asking for more money to send it out to China. So it could be this and that. I got a great brand and all that. But actually, they just took my money, basically.
Scam.
You know what I'm saying? So when you run into them type of things, when we know that we have people in our community like H.O.P.N.O, they will actually help you out. So now I would never, I would come to y'all first to help me see what direction I need to go in with my next product. I got 1 million products in my head.
should be
You
coming
know?
us first.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm coming to y'all now, but before I didn't know, and then actually the audience that didn't know that y'all existed. But now a lot of people gonna know that y'all even exist. That we can come over to Susan, come to y'all and actually present some of our ideas to y'all that y'all might say, oh no, that ain't gonna work.
But
You
it's
know what I'm
okay
saying?
for us to say that. And
Yeah.
that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to
Right.
break down the product and
Right.
tell you what it is or what it's not based on your target.
And we're going to do that.
And we're going to do that. But we're
Right.
not here to break you down saying we're not going to support you.
Right.
We saying, listen, let's turn this around. Let's do this. And you got a better brand.
Right.
And that's what it is, a brand. And so now do we get it? Now we have to come with a marketing strategy and who we targeting.
Right.
It's not even hard. It's not hard at all.
Oh, yeah.
It's just who want the criticism to say it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
And it's
I
okay.
mean, I'm just glad that y'all out here now, man. I'm glad that I even, that I'm glad that I'm even meeting y'all to even know the services y'all have available and everything. Because I mean, it's definitely some great stuff, that y'all, some great things that y'all doing, and y'all moving definitely in the right direction for sure.
Appreciate
It's
that,
like
bro.
nothing that y'all doing is like not good. You know what I'm saying? It's positive stuff all the way up to bull.
Good vibes only.
Yeah.
So let me hop in so I won't.
Yes.
Hop on.
Let me hop in the conversation because I'm playing double dutch myself. So, but I want to hop on something you selling because I have 2 daughters, one 18, one 22. They do wear lipstick, so I need to hop on your Instagram or so that my daughters can see your line.
Yes. So let me say about my line. So my line is Pucker Up Bitch. Right
I hope they
now.
don't say that.
Yes,
My
it does say
daughters
that.
don't say that.
Well,
That's what I would say now.
Trying to bleep it out
They gonna
now.
say it when
But
you ain't
is-
around.
It's Pucker Up Bitch, but right now my website is shut down because I am being mass produced. So when you look at my company, I want you to look at me as like another Fenty or Sephora. So Pucker Up Bitch will be the main store where I will sell my product, but I'm also bringing in other ladies that may make their own brand of lipstick or lip gloss or makeup because my expertise with makeup honestly stop at lipstick. But I still want to be able to provide everything that a woman looks for when she want to, look bad and stuff. So I'm looking for other vendors as well to go into my store. So like you said, with that note for me, since it's my store, I will choose to contract with them or mass buy their stuff. So that way it's still my company, but they are still eating from it because their stuff is in there. But yes, bring them to my page. Regardless, I still would love to have them come through because I'm eventually going to be needing models and everything. So yes, bring them to my page. They won't be able to buy anything right now, but I would still love for them to see my product.
And I've been begging Shannon to Chance. I'm sorry. I've been
Oh,
begging.
he used my government.
I did. Yeah. She tried to fight me about
Yes.
that. I've been begging Shannon. Can we get some chapstick for the men or something?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I'm with you. I'm with you. Right.
Do the men really want to pucker up, bitch?
Yeah.
That's what I want to make her do.
Exactly.
There you go. I'm with my man right there.
Oh man.
But again, you
Pucker
remember,
up, nigga.
Nah, don't fuck up, nigga.
Fuck up, nigga.
No, sir. That's how we got into this. So remember, she brought her brand, so I had to rip her brand apart.
Right.
And we going, so it's real. Like
Right.
this is real what we do. It don't matter who it is. It's real about what we do.
Right.
So now she's mass producing. It's about to be incredible. She's about to launch, and it's going to be heavy. So remember, check out King Shan.
Right.
So what I tell her is, we're going to make King Shan so hot that when Puck Up is come out, it sells like Beyonce. It's just water. It's just coming off.
Right.
Same thing.
And
with Tone Hustle, everything he's doing, him and his wife and their family, again, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love our team. I love everything that our team got going on.
Right.
Once you check us out, you'll see all the individual businesses that's going on. But we support each other. We family, and we love it. You know, and we appreciate.
I think it was
you guys.
I think it was a blessing on y'all having, Miss Shane. She walking through that door that day, because I think I don't know if she y'all spokesperson or what, but she speaks so well
with them too.
And she speaks well and everything, and for to be a front person and face and a spokesperson for y'all is like, she speaks good. You speak great and everything. So I mean, I just like how you explain things and how you talk and stuff like that. So I could see you leading the way in that field with them.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. You just don't understand what you just said.
It do mean a lot, because I always kind of doubt myself. Say, do I look the part? And he always tell me, what do a business development specialist look like? Because you kind of doubt yourself because, well, for one, this is my first time doing this. We all kind of just think of our company as like Facebook. Like, we all just fell into it, and we're just learning our roles as we go. I've been a medical biller for 16 years. So I met him 7 months ago and kind of just fell into it based off of me bringing my brand to him and telling him how to kind of mainstream the whole Poor Man Shark Tank thing. And we just all like fell into it.
And it's a teaching thing.
It's great.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the business for a long time. Right, wrong, or endeavor, I've been doing it.
Right.
And it got me where I'm at today.
Right.
So having like-minded people like him that's coming on board.
Yeah.
That's coming on board. All these ladies and gentlemen that's coming on board. You would think they've been doing this and educating with the school for it.
Right.
But when God gives you something, when God give it to you, it's over. Now all you got to do is stand and let the overflow drain to other people.
Right.
Because she know her position.
Right.
She know how to do her position.
Right.
Miss Owens back there know her position, know how to do her position. We don't step on each other. We let each other rock.
Right.
And know what? Let them make their, mistakes. We correct it, and we go back and we clean it up. Because then we only human. We're going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But what we're doing, we're knocking it out the park because God had gave us a gift, and we are knocking it out the park by what we're doing.
Right.
And we don't mind the mistakes either.
Yes.
Because for us, it's a learning process. You know what I'm saying? We know what not to do again. We know what to tell you not to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Learn those lessons.
I mean, I think they put a heck of a team together. I think y'all have a hell of a team to where, I can see y'all definitely making a difference in multiple communities around, around the country and everything. And, if you could just keep doing what y'all doing, it's nothing but success, and good can come out of that anyway.
Yes.
Even if you feel like you didn't reach
That's right.
that level on the financially, the level didn't get to where you might soar, but I could see y'all still helping people at any level. You know what I'm saying? Because just by one person coming in there, just by you coming in here tonight talking to us, it's helping me.
Yes.
Right here, I'm getting answers and everything and stuff. So it's definitely helping us right now. And it ain't about the money. It's just about the knowledge and the conversation. Sometimes,
that's another one of our buzzwords, man. We don't do it for the money. We do it for the people.
Yes, man.
You do it for the people.
We don't chase the money. We chase the business.
And
that's
great.
The difference. We ain't chasing no money. We chasing the business. The business bring wealth.
Right.
The business bring the wealth. And that's what we do. We understand that. So when you're saying what you're saying is already embedded in us.
Right.
That's something that we make sure we're not playing with.
Yeah.
You can take your money, but we're going to take the business.
Right.
And we're going to make that business so wealthy It's just what it's gonna be, and then we're gonna engulf all the other people in the communities.
And we do these podcasts to bring awareness to, you know what I'm saying, our initiative and what we got going on. But we really want to, the most thing we want to get across, we want people to see our passion for what we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like we really believe in what we got going
Yes,
on.
bro.
We're really involved in what we got going on. We really love what we got going on. We love each other. It's a family business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we want that passion to pour through.
Right.
We want people to know and understand, man. It's not about the profit. I mean, it is about the profit, but it's not about the profit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I mean, I feel it. Even the brand is like, the H.O.P.N.O brand is like, I mean, I just like really learned about it a few days ago and stuff like that. But just thinking about it and the concept of it and everything, I just been thinking about it all day. I drive trucks, so I'm in the truck by myself all day. So I be thinking about stuff all day long, every day, all day. And I'm, so I talk to myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I talking about it, and I talked a lot when he answered the phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes he don't answer the phone, but I talk to myself. But it's definitely, I'm learning more and more about the business and stuff like that on which I do and which I have to offer there. And I just know that the community definitely need to come out, show up for that event in July 4th, right? July the 2nd.
1 to 6 p.m.
1 to 6 p.m. Definitely.
23.
I think we definitely got to be. That's on a what day?
That is on a Saturday. It's always the first Saturday of every month, unless inclement weather happen, and we always accommodate with future dates. But it will always be the first Saturday of every month.
Same place.
Same place. It will always be our shopping center because we want you to see our progress. It's better for some people to have a visual. So that's why we also hold our presentation there, so you can kind of see what it's going to look like in the future. So yeah.
And we always want to push everybody's brand that's within our brand too, man. So if you can throw that band up there, man, for you can see all our different logos. Shout out AMG, shout out Pucker Up Bitch, shout out R&D Investments.
Yes.
Shout out Party with a P. Shout out Unique Looks.
Yes.
Shout out Unicorn Styles and TNT Styles. Shout out
LV the
Barber. Shout out Breaking Loose Ladies. We are part of
R&D
a women's
empowerment.
Dion Owens and Associates.
Shout out Dion Owens and Associates.
Queen Trash. These are all
shout out 10 Man Strong.
Members. So like I said, we're all business owners.
We got
businesses.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out BJ Page.
I want to know this too. Do y'all have at that shopping center, do you have anybody interested in doing a thrift store or anything? Or consignment or thrift store?
That's something that we haven't really thought about yet. So
I mean, because that's what my wife, she loved thrift stores and she always wanted to open up her own thrift store. We just haven't, I just told her to go towards the online store first and stuff. But that's what she wanted to do. And I was like, always shied away from getting the storefront now because it's so expensive and everything. And so,
I toyed with the idea
and everything.
2 years back.
Not expensive. We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
Because listen, first of all, we thank you. Thank both of y'all brothers for having us.
Hey man, I thank y'all for coming in and enlightening us on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing and what y'all had to offer to the people and everything. And like to thank my audience for tuning in tonight and listening in. I didn't get any calls tonight, but hopefully, we're gonna keep on shouting out we're gonna keep putting the video out throughout the whole time. I keep reposting it. So, even if people don't watch tonight, they're gonna watch tomorrow. A lot
they
of
ain't calling because they were so engulfed in the information.
Yeah, and me running my mouth.
Yeah. Let me say what's so ironic though. We started out talking about buying black.
Yeah,
not knowing that this whole show was about buying black.
Right.
So that's what's so ironic with the whole situation.
Yeah.
And I do buy black. I'm telling you, that's what I love.
I hope y'all come and see us.
We definitely going.
If y'all don't bend, just come out and see what we about. Because once you come out and get a feel for what we're about, I mean, you're gonna want to come back.
I'm gonna be a surprise.
I think I'm gonna do a vending thing.
Can't keep telling everybody because we ain't never used.
Oh my bad. I'm gonna grow some hair. I'm gonna grow my hair. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get you a wig or something.
Some dreads, like now. Take like I had dreads or something.
How do you get a table though? I mean, if you want to get it's y'all.
Oh man, step one, you got to wait for King Shane to drop in that DM.
I hop in your DM, or if you approach me through our email, which is helpingourpeopleoutnow.com, I'll get to you. But the quickest way is I will send you the information in your DM. So I will send you the flyer as well with the instructions on how to participate. So what you would do is you would send a $75 non-refundable fee to Hop On One. The name that will pop up will be Miss Dion Owens, so that is the correct one. Once you send it in and she confirmed that you paid, you will then send me, King Shan, your full name, your number, your email, and a photo of your logo. I will send it off to Pia. She does our flyers, and then voila, you on there. You get it back within 24 hours.
And after once you do get to that vendor fair, the next thing you're looking for is an invitation to step in and have a conversation at that Hop On headquarters. That's step 2. That's what
I
you
want to get a table
to.
for my wife. I want her to have a table because she
Boy,
sells clothes.
Table,
she like
man.
to do that. I want to just get it and just let her experience it and just see how far and see where it go from there. You know,
I'm gonna get your her or your Instagram information. I'll send you everything today.
Okay.
Thank you.
26
I think
spots
you're on my
left.
Instagram now. I think I saw you on the Instagram now.
Oh, so that's
I'm
you
down
who
to
I
it.
added in there.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So I'll send everything to you.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, before we get out of here, I'm sorry I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
We
you
got
good.
26 spots left.
26 spaces.
26.
Make sure y'all get them.
And my and my
I'm
team,
gonna get one.
if it was up to me, I have 100 people in the parking lot.
Right.
But my team is so strict. You know what I'm saying? Once that 26 is done, that 26 is done. So first come, first serve. I'm sorry, I know I got a lot of people out here, and we sell out every time. FYI too.
Right.
We have not had a vendor fair that has not been successful. We sell out every time. Everybody does good at our vendor fairs. So it's a good look for you and your business.
All right. So make sure y'all check them out, man. Make sure y'all go on to the website. Make sure y'all hop on now,
Hop on.
or hop on later.
Yes.
That doesn't matter.
Help
Thank
on.
you.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to the
Thank
Peepdis
you.
Podcast, and thank y'all for coming out. All right. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Okay.
Tone House and King Shane.
Yes.
We out.
Here you go.